Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be a general love reading for September 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. It is general, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. So do check out your other signs. And regardless of whether you're watching for yourself or if you're cross-watching for someone else with Sagittarius in their chart, the roles can always be reversed. So let's see what is going on with Saggies in September. Oh, first card out is Nostalgia. And do keep in mind, I am going to try to get out mid-month readings as well, so you can look out for those, all right? So let's see. Nostalgia, fear, and mask. Ooh. Okay, so somebody's wearing a mask here. Somebody is not showing who they truly are. And I feel like what they're hiding behind really is their fear. Where this is what they're trying to mask. This is what they're trying to hide from you possibly. Like how fearful they are of something, okay? At the same time though, there's also a lot of nostalgia here. So let's get into the tarot and see what all of this is about. Okay, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September. And if you do want to make sure that you get the mid-month readings or just any other readings, if you subscribe, you can hit the notification bell and that way you'll be notified. Alright, so let's see. Okay, one more. Okay, so in the present situation, we have the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, wow, so there is a lot of love here. A lot of love here for sure. I feel like this is also a spiritual connection. We also have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Huh. Wow. All right. So yeah, this is a very strong connection. There's a lot of love here. I feel like you both really want each other. But there is a sense of unhappiness. There is a sense of unhappiness. I mean, obviously somebody's wearing a mask here. Somebody's hiding behind a fear, which might show up once we get deeper into the reading. So let's see what's coming up in the near future. I feel like also somebody's contemplating here about something. All right, in the near future, we have the Ten of Cups, Foresight together with the Fool, and Justice. Ooh. Okay, so things look like they might be getting better coming up. I mean, there's something is going on here causing some sort of, maybe a depression, maybe some regret, maybe some guilt. We'll find out. But I do see somebody taking a risk here in the near future coming up. For something that's going to be just, it's something that's going to be just, something that's going to feel more right. Okay, somebody I feel is making a right decision here concerning love and concerning their happiness. All right, let's clarify. Two. Oops, calling it a two because there's a two on there, but it's the High Priestess. All right, the Ace of Swords. The Eight of Cups. And the Six of Wands. So I feel like somebody is beginning to listen to their intuition here. Somebody is seeing a truth is being revealed. And whatever this truth is, they have to take the hard road, basically, is what I'm getting here. They have to take the hard road to victory by leaving something behind, and I feel like that is taking off that mask. Really facing some sort of a fear here. Could be another relationship, doesn't have to be. For some of you, I feel like for some of you it is, and then for others of you it's not. And the other reason why I say this is because justice can also, it can also represent legal issues. So it could be, you know, a movement towards divorce for some down here in the near future. For others though, this is just walking away from something that there was an attachment to, which could be that mask. This came up in another reading, and I want to say it was, who was it? Maybe it was, I think it was one of the water signs, but I'm not sure. All right, let's move on. See the Ace of Cups. Pretty much the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. I'm seeing it very similarly. And the Four of Wands comes out. Let's see, the Star, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, first of all, wow, this connection is very deep. All right, I feel like this connection is, it's a divine soulmate connection for sure. So if you're not resonating with that, then this might not be your reading. Or you can just, you know, take what resonates and, you know, ignore the rest. But I do see here that there's a very strong connection. There's a very strong bond. Maybe you had past lives together. I don't know, but or maybe you're feeling it in this life. But there's definitely a strong bond here, okay? It is being divinely guided. However, it feels like there has either been a lot of confusion about different options in this relationship. And I feel that you are possibly contemplating on what you want to do with this connection, because I feel like there's something here, right? There's something very strong that's keeping you here, but something else is going on, which could be the fact that your person is not revealing something, that they're not showing their true identity, that they're not, that they haven't been walking away from this false self, whatever that is, okay, in your case, because doing so would require them to take, as I said, the hard road to victory. All right, for a lot of them, it could be, this could be a cultural issue. It could be a societal issue. Let's see, let's clarify the Queen of Swords. The King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups. I mean, again, this love just keeps popping up everywhere. Like, even when there is a conflict, even when there is distance between the two of you, it's like that connection is just there. I feel like somebody here is really being clear. I kind of feel like this is, you. I feel like this is you holding up your sword in a sense, kind of like protecting yourself in a way where, you know, you're saying, it's like you're giving off the message to this person that, hey, you know, if you want this love with me, you have to, you know, step it up here. You have to step it up here and move away from something. You have to take off this mask, basically. The Seven of Swords can be, I see it as sometimes wearing a mask. Somebody being a little bit sneaky, somebody not really revealing something, somebody doing something a little bit shady, which could be anything. It could be, you know, if there's another relationship involved, this could be your person, you know, sneaking around behind that person's back to be with you, or sneaking around behind your back, being with another person, either way, or something else, okay? But whatever it is, I feel like you're like, you know, you have to stop doing that if you want to have this with me. You're going to have to be this King of Wands and really decide what it is that you want. And I feel like you are being firm about that. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. So there's some similar themes throughout some of these readings this month. The Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody being stuck. This is somebody being stuck at this position where, you know, they have two, possibly more alternate paths that they could take. And I feel like they're overanalyzing how they want to take this action to move towards what it is that fulfills them. It's a lot of in and out. I feel like there's a lot of fluctuation when it comes to trying to make a plan. And I feel like the problem is actually trying to make a plan. As I say that, the Nine of Swords, it stresses them out to the point where it keeps them from being able to actually do something. And it's just kind of like sitting there in that Two of Wands energy, like, yeah, you know, I want to take action, I'm planning for this action, yeah, but I'm still keeping myself trapped away from what I want because I'm not actually doing the damn action. Yeah. And this is making this person sad, regretful. Let's see. I feel like it's just placing this sadness just over the relationship in general. All right, so we have three major arcana cards clarifying the Five of Cups. So I do feel like this sadness is playing out in a very, very major way at this moment, all right? Clarifying it, we have Strength, we have Judgment, and we have the Hierophant. So again, very spiritual connection here. Strength is definitely needed here. Strength is definitely needed here, and I feel like this person is doing a lot of soul searching. Learning, yes, learning, having life lessons, learning about themselves, finding that strength to remove that mask that they are wearing. But I feel like they're still sitting in that initial energy of being depressed. Depressed and overthinking, overanalyzing, just thinking about the plan without actually executing it. At least if this is what has been going on or what could be going on currently. But it looks like there's a shift, all right? It looks like there's a shift after that. Because we have the Ten of Cups in the near future, the Fool, and Justice, okay? So let's get to clarifying this and see. We have the Page of Wands. We're clarifying the Ten of Cups. So the Page of Wands, let me put them up here so you can see, the Ten of Swords, Temperance, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so a mixture of a lot of things here. Yeah, so Temperance, right, is also Sagittarius here. But I also feel like, yeah, this might be taking a little bit, it might be taking a little bit of time. But it is happening. I do feel that there's going to be a sense of that love really coming in, probably either towards mid-month or the end of the month in September, and some initiation of putting something to rest here, okay, with the Ten of Swords, something that is difficult. And I do feel like that is what needs to be put to rest, which is that deception, whatever that deception is. okay, that we were talking about before. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of a balancing out here. It is not going to be easy, but I do see, with Ten of Cups being the major energy here, things moving in that direction. There being an initiation to an ending, moving towards what it is that fulfills them, you, the relationship, okay? This requires, obviously, some sort of an action here, okay, with the Fool. And I do see them, well, it's together with Foresight. So let's actually clarify. So I do see this as it being something that is foreseeable, all right, in the future. So maybe you will find out about them doing something, making some sort of a shift here. Because we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the World clarifying, and the Six of Swords. Wow, okay, so somebody is really becoming independent here, is in that process of closing out a cycle and moving away from something again. And this is, I feel, your person able to take that risk to kind of get their lives in order, right? And be independent of whatever it is here that is causing them to wear this mask. Whatever it is that they are afraid of here, of releasing, right? Coming out of this Eight of Swords energy. Taking that, the higher road, which is also the more difficult road here. Alright, and let's clarify Justice. The Knight of Cups. And the Page of Swords. I need another one. Yeah, so this is actually really positive because they are moving in the right direction here, okay? I feel like there's just karma that needs to be closed out with whatever it is that's going on. They're learning lessons. I'm picking up on that very strongly here. And it's ultimately leading to... and you're going to see this because it is in the near future, and I see them coming in as the Knight of Cups. Like, I see them possibly communicating, and the Page of Swords, communicating about this to you in some way. So I do feel that whatever shift they're doing here, whatever this initiation process is of releasing something, they are going to let you know about it. That they want to move emotionally and give their hearts to where they feel is where it truly belongs. Okay? So, very strong connection here. All right, so let's see. Let's get your final messages and an oracle card. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if this was resonating for you, or if you like this. Share or leave a comment. Subscribe. Final messages for Sagittarius. How did we only get one? The Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it at one because, well, that's all that came out. It's definitely a work in progress, but what I'm getting with this is that things are falling into place, okay? The seeds are being planted at the moment. This is what is coming up. This is what is happening. Seeds are being planted in order for justice to come about. All right, moving towards that Ten of Cups. This is a great reading. All right, let's see. Final oracle card. All right, guys, I cannot take all of those, so we're gonna give this one more go. That is way too many. We just want one, please. Card for Saggies, please, that this was resonating for. I feel like Spirit was being very picky about the card that we were going to get here. All right, and we have Regeneration. Okay, so definitely a change coming up, definitely a shift. This person, I feel, is going to renew themselves, okay? They're going to regenerate, kind of like starting from scratch. I feel taking off that mask and really starting afresh in a sense here. And that's going to be because they are going to close out a cycle, having learned their lessons. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Much love.